Punisher, Hawkeye, Iron Man, Winter Soldier, Iron Fist, and you.
Is that the one when I'll solo heal? Yeah.
You were solo heals.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to screen share or should I just watch through the Twitch?
No, I'm gonna screen share it.
Okay, cool.
All right, so we're gonna watch this. All right, let's take a look. Let's see what in particular we were looking for in this. Solo heals is rough, and Rocket solo heals is yeah.
Enjoy it, but it is more because of the weighted clothing training.
You better drop the weight soon enough.
Mm-hmm.
Who needs a power up? Glad to knock that grin off your shiny face, Stark.
All right, this is a good position right here for you.
Oh wait, can you go back? Because I just realized something. So my idea was to drop the buff for Winter Soldier, and I wasn't sure if it would work height-wise. I know it's got a radius, but I didn't know if that was only horizontal. But I'm guessing the radius works vertically as well because he did not get the buff when he was up there.
Oh, when
so
you
when
were,
I'm on the
you're up
when
here.
I'm on the left-hand side, up top on the left-hand side,
Oh, up here.
I dropped the ammo buff for Winter Soldier, but obviously it falls down to the ground, and he does not get it.
Okay, so here's the setup. Okay. He's number one.
Yeah, he doesn't get
He
it.
doesn't get it. He has to be on the ground for it.
Okay.
So we've discerned that one.
Yep.
We have definitely discerned that one. Okay, let me switch back to free cam. Ooh, I like this overhead view. This is nice.
The bird's eye.
Yeah, that shit's
clean.
fire. All right, let's get a free cam. See what you're doing. Can I get back in here? Thank you, game. Okay. You're not really out of position. Position is good. Just didn't know the squirrel girl's under. Oh, that's Strain is underneath you. Okay. None too crazy so far.
Yeah, I know. My big goal was to shadow Punisher or Winter Soldier.
Right. Okay, I like use of cover.
Yeah.
Okay, good repositioning. Getting chased. Oh, look at C4 using movement options. Okay.
Bro, I took notes, man. I took notes.
Oh, we're climbing the walls. We out of it. Nice escape. That's hey, I like it. I like it. That was better than the fucking Asgard shit. This was good. This was good. Using the wall to scale up. That was smart. I don't know if you can get this here. I'm not sure if you could take this spot here. This I'm not sure if you could take from the climb. I'm not sure if you could wedge your way over here, then you probably could have healed yourself. But
oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I need to. The thing that you showed me about, you have those ledges where you can't stand on them.
Yeah.
I need to figure out those more. So I know that roof you can't. The roof that they come under, like the arch. Yeah, this. I know you can't stand on that, and you get that kind of like free falling animation where you just float there. I need to figure out those positions because I don't want to be in those positions because then I can't wall run to get away. Yeah.
But this was still good though. I think maybe because the climb was a little long, but the idea was great. The idea was great. Maybe you could have scaled here to the right and then play the momentum edge, and then you could have probably climbed up. Well, damn it. Okay, that might have been rough. Okay, this is rough because you have no way back up that way. So
I think if it wasn't for Scarlet, that would have been a play I should have done. It's just Scarlet, right? Because with Scarlet, I wanted to get the distance, so she couldn't get the auto track on me. But if it's an aimer, I think what you said is way better. It's way harder. But yeah, it's Scarlet. Yeah. So I'm like, I even though I think from the first VOD review, I was like, okay, cool. I need to treat the corner. It's opposite to fighting game stuff. the corner is my escape. When I'm near a wall, I have an escape.
You have an
now.
escape.
Yeah, being mid-screen is terrible. Unless I've got friends with me. Unless I've got goons, like squad members. I don't want to be mid-screen on my own. So I've been trying to skirt any surface that I can run on. But yeah, Scarlet Witch is just I don't know. I think I have to fight her. I don't know. I don't think I can escape her.
You can. So here's an option, right? Let me see. She's number 12. I'm gonna skip over to her.
Bro, look at that! Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I don't
That's
know.
gross.
I don't know. Yeah, I think she could hit from maybe like 20-ish meters, but I don't know what. I don't know if she had her. I don't know what cooldown she had that was available. Like, but I mean, you could limit test her and see, because you already broke her LOS here. So this was already good, and then she started focusing on the Iron Fist. But she was waiting for you to come down. So that's why she ignored the Iron Fist, because she wanted to kill.
Yeah, I should have just stayed in.
Just stay there.
Just yeah.
Because then you gave her line of sight again, so whatever she gonna do. Because look, like, bro, like, you're still within range.
Oh come on! I rocketed and everything. Yeah, you're right though. I should have just said. I know what I should have done is I should have noticed the Iron Fist was down there, because I had to have run past him. I should have went, oh cool, Iron Fist is there. Scarlet Witch has to go in literally like
She has to fight him.
3 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, I should have used Iron Fist as my escape. I shouldn't have tried to get away. Yeah.
If you stayed up here, you also could have probably healed yourself too. Because remember, you can still heal yourself as well.
I think I tried to mid-max way too much, where I'm like, if I'm gonna heal myself, I want to be next to someone so we both get the heals. Like, yeah, I should just solo heal.
Yeah, fuck it. Because at the very least, like, so 2 things could have happened here. Iron Fist could have ran into her, and then she'd have died for sure. That's 100%. Because I mean, you have 2 squad mates that are just on her shit right now. And like, she was so thirsty for that kill that these dudes are irrelevant to her, right? And then look what happens afterwards.
Yeah.
Like, best case scenario. Well, so the other part is so she had her teleports. So if she couldn't kill you dropping, she would have been. She's so thirsty for the kill. She would have probably just flew up here and try to chase you. Which at that point, still, she is not looking at your other teammates, which is so dumb. So she would have died regardless. So you have the right idea. You have the right idea. It's just that level of confidence. Like, there's no way you're coming up here. I'm Rocket. There's no way. Because the other part is too. Again, I'm still not sure if it's possible. Maybe you could have scaled. Oh, nah. You were better up here. Because she was gonna walk around and see if she can get LOS on you. So technically speaking, you had quite a few ways to escape. One, since you made, this was the most obvious path. Like, and don't get me wrong, I'm human. It happens to me too. Like, you took the most obvious path. I mean, you could have juked back towards here and played that. And then she's still looking up. So, because her first instinct, even when you weren't even though you weren't in her sight, she still was like, I gotta. Like, look. All right, look. She's following you, and look. Even before you air dashed,
She was en route.
She's still en route.
Yeah.
So she's like, all right, it's an obvious choice. He knows he has a way to get to escape. So that's where, like, when you have the low HP, you gotta play that hide and go seek. And again, you're Rocket. You're hard to hit, but I mean, it's Scarlet Witch. You don't give fucks.
Yeah, it's the matchup thing. Like I said, I think anyone else, I would have had a better chance. Like, if it was Iron Man, because they had Iron Man on their team as well. I'm like, oh, okay, I can just outpace Iron Man.
Yeah.
To a degree, but yeah, Scarlet Witch, I can't outpace her enough.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have the health, like you said. So.
It's okay. I just like the fact that you're using the terrain. Like, the fact that you're doing that's already like a blessing. And I don't want to say it's a blessing. Like, you're utilizing what that character has in terms of like mobility and escapes, and you'd be surprised. Like, right now, he was played in comp a good bit. I don't think he was played in comp yesterday. I know he's been played in like higher elos, and not everyone's running him crazy. But generally speaking, if there's like a Winter Soldier, people tend to pick him or a Punisher.
Right. Yep.
And it looks like you're playing this right. Yep. You gave Bucky the ammo. This is good. I can already see you're like you're staying in, yep, keeping them healed. This is good. Yeah, I don't blame you. Don't. There's no reason to take. There's no reason to take that.
Nah,
yeah,
I'm good.
yeah, because it's too far open. And here comes Star-Lord. You're running away. Star-Lord is being dumb. What an idiot.
So like the Scooby-Doo tech.
Like, yeah, like, this is the type of shit I'm talking about, right? Like, where they need to learn to not, like, he's going into enemy backline. Now, it's a shame that Iron Fist just completely missed him, but look at how far away you are right now. Now, granted, he probably has, he has LOS on you at this point, right? And he's just burning his gas, not knowing, hey, you can just take to this window, go into your team. You might be thinking you might need to heal. You probably didn't catch your HP. He dinked you a little bit, but that ain't shit, right? So his mind is like, okay, I'll fight you here in this corner, right? Because in this corner, if Star-Lord catches you, sure, you can heal off of this, right? But then let's look at your route. You take this, you take the fight. You may or may not out DPS him. The good thing is you can get straight on shots because he can't really dodge you here. But he's gonna mash E, the fucking the crazy shots, right?
Yeah, the capoeira dance.
Yeah,
the spraying.
Yeah, so he's gonna spray and pray you down to see if you'll be able to take that. But that's when you can play this heal right here. Now, technically speaking, you could fight it. You could take to this, shoot a healing orb up so it bounces down on you, so you can fight, and you have this to heal. Rocket Tech, just a little Rocket Tech there for you.
Yeah, it's funny because I don't know what I did. I'm trying to guess what I did do and what I should do. I think I should double back. I think I should keep. So I might be a bit egotistical. I think what I should have done is double backed and kept his attention.
You could.
I don't know if I do that though. I think I'll run back to my teammates. I think I should draw his attention away, but yeah, I'll run to my teammates.
You took the longest path. You should. So if you were gonna go back, you had this window. You took the longest path. Now, granted, I mean, I could see why you go for it because you could shoot, because you could juke him, right? But like, if we think about the time it took for him to get to where you are, look how far away he is, right? And your closest path back to your team is this window. So if you're gonna go back to the team, you might as well take the shortest path, right? Because
can you go to my vision just to see what I saw?
All right, so
okay, cool.
So we're gonna go back from. All right, so this is the initial chase. And he's watching you. Okay. Okay, you burn 2 dashes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you went to
I
heal.
saw that there was no one there for me. Right, okay.
And then he came after the fact. So you should always assume that they're gonna come for you. Don't even like, oh, he didn't come for me, I'm not getting shot in my back. Nah, because at this point, so like if you think about it, you had enough time to heal, right? So like think about this, right? You could have scaled this. All this is yours. All this shit is yours. And then the fastest way back to your team is here. So you could play hide and go seek with him by scaling here. Right? Let's say you wanted to take his attention. Right? You can take to this here and fight him here. Right? And then you'd have at least 1 dash back. Then you can scale the wall. You can play this. You can play this. You have too much. Like, bro, this is all your fucking parkour. You can do what the fuck you want. Just play annoying. Like, if you really want to take his attention away, then you can do that. But with you playing like that, that means your team's not getting heals. At that point, you're playing selfish.
Right, yeah. And I'm the only healer, so yeah.
But you gotta remember, when you see a wall, this is you. Especially this is pretty crazy for Rocket to play. You have too much shit to work with. You have this post here. You can momentum boost off of all your edges to fly up. Take this roof. I think this is a sliding roof.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can T-mode that and just check where you can, like you said, check those cheeky areas. You can just kind of keep your feet up Even though you may not be able to jump or whatever, you can still float and all that other good stuff.
Yeah, I can still rocket and whatnot. So yeah.
The neat thing is though, like if you play these things, so just for the sake of it, if you play parkour, you can have your cooldowns. But that again, that's going to require you to have a second healer to be able to keep your team alive. Because if we come in here, your team got decimated.
Yeah, true.
And
True stories.
yeah, so at this point, so yeah, pretty much at like this point, when you came in here and you were able to like when you popped the heals, I think this was a time for you to like look and see what was on. Get a lay of the land, as I always say. Get a lay of the land and see who's here, who's what is what right now. And, you know, obviously you can see through walls with your teammates. So, okay, they're there. Okay, there's only two on site. So at that point, playing this made sense. So not the worst decision, but I guess I'm guessing what happens here is you run into Scarlet Witch again. That's what I'm guessing happens next.
I can't remember. I want to say I didn't fall for the same thing twice, but let's find out. I don't want to jinx it.
Okay. Parkour raccoon. Okay. Nice. Okay, my fault. C4. I didn't disrespect your gangster like that. Okay.
Bro, I'm as surprised as you are. Oh no, the aim. No, that's definitely me.
Oh, you good. The fact you're doing this well with his Gatling gun is already great. Okay.
Oh, I remember this. That
Too close.
I was so annoyed. Yeah, I don't know why I got that close. I think I wanted to help Iron Fist. I don't need to help Iron Fist. I should have just healed him. I didn't need to heal him with damage. I was so annoyed when I got hit by that ult because there was no need for me to get hit by that.
This is you right here. You already have it. Remember, high ground is key. You can see everything. You can punish Jeff. Cause like, all right, you could pop heals so you could have helped him, right? So if you stayed here, you could have popped heals. Cause peep game, Iron Man, you did damage to Iron Man, right? So you did your job. Iron Man's behind you, way back here trying to heal. Hulk, irrelevant, but Jeff is in your LOS. So you have two things in your LOS. You got Strange, your Iron Fist, Jeff. You could burst him down as much as you can. And then as you heal him or hit him, you can heal Iron Fist. So yeah, you didn't remember, again, high ground, king. Always high ground is king. You have vision of everything.
I was feeling myself. That's
It's okay.
I was feeling myself from the Star-Lords, from the Star-Lord Duke. Yeah.
No, that's okay. It's okay. I respect it. But yeah, this was all you. You had this. This was 100% you.
I got humbled real quick by Strange. Good.
And then you got clapped off.
Deserved.
Now, if you think about it, now just for the sake of just because it's hindsight's 2020, right? Like,
Yeah.
if you peep game, let me see here. Hold on. All right. All right. So from here. All right. So from the time you dropped, Punisher was already back on his way. Even if he would have died, you could have stalled long enough, stayed up here, and then look at what happens, right? He walks in.
Yeah, everyone pops ult.
He walks in with ult. So you'd have at least been able to hold it down for him, and he would have bust down the Strange shield. Strange would have died almost for certain. I play Castle. He's dead.
Yeah, Magic ain't saving you, bro. That's Frank.
So he's dead. But your Punisher has like two choices, right? Hulk is irrelevant because Hulk ain't there yet. But in his vision, he's got these two. More than likely, he's gonna go for Strange. He should really go for Iron Man, to be honest with you. But if you were there, you could have kept the heals, and then you could have put pressure on Iron Man. So in a sense, long story short, like if FGC, this was free. This spot here is all you. You own this, and you're small too. They have to hit this to be able to get LOS of you. So yeah, this all you. But then let's see what happens. Then he gets dunked on. Unfor it. Like, that's why we're trying to tell people, like, high key, you don't realize how important your role is as support. Like low key. Low key. You have you can dictate so much of a game. Like no joke.
Yeah.
I will say I don't know if your revive was up, but you probably could have popped that somewhere like before you jumped up here. This way, if Iron Fist would have died, Iron Fist could have came back right here from the back line, and then Punisher walks in. You're still here dropping heals for him. You probably could have held the point. So you see, it's as usual, a lot of nuance, a lot of things that could have been done, and yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But
It's going in though. I mean, this is the benefit of like focusing on one character. I can take in way more info,
right?
Because I'm mostly playing Rocket. But yeah, it makes sense. It definitely makes sense.
Like I said before, what I like the most so far is like, I like that you're using the terrain. Like honestly, when you did the first run, I was like, okay, and you did it some more here. I was like, all right, there we go. That's what I want to see. That's exactly what I want to see. From one, even though I don't play him as much right now, but when I was learning him, I was like, oh nah, Rocket. He has some tech. He's not OD, but like you can make yourself be as annoying as possible for an enemy team.
Yeah.
All right, and there's.
So I think I used it there. I think from spawn, I remember I was like, I need to get back quick, so I used the wall run instead of walking.
Way faster.
Yeah, so I think it's almost double the speed. It's insane.
Okay, this is good. Punish banner. Okay, all right. Okay, I like that. Drop the shield stuff there. Come back to you here. See what's going on. Yeah, that's Wanda. Beautiful. Beautiful escape. This is what I'm talking about. Wanda, fuck that. Yup. Take high ground. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Love to see it. That's beautiful. Wanda behind you again. I'll take to the wall. Okay. I like it. Was this thing a little too close, but I respect it. You want to just make sure you secure it.
Yeah, I've got in my head, I like seeing like Roots and Hulks because that gets my ult up.
Get your ult up, yeah.
So I feel if I get the chance, especially Hulk, put some lead in him and then get out.
Facts.
But I got way more overzealous because I saw Winter Soldier there. They give me like
The confidence you need.
confidence boost.
Yeah. I respect it. I respect it.
I'm like, Bucky's here. I can't die, surely. Like,
Okay. Move this down. You get caught.
yeah,
That's all right.
unreal. Nowhere near me, but you know,
We love Jeff.
I love Rocket because you have to commit kamikaze to get me though. You can't split me off terrain.
Yeah, you have to. You have to come. Oh wait. Oh, you came back.
Yeah, he didn't suicide. He spat me. I was like, oh cool, I've got a rocket boost, bro.
Yeah. He threw. He's throwing. He's trolling.
Someone scratch my back. Armor pack's here. Hey,
Okay. I'm gonna grade you on that armor pack.
I can tell you why I put it there, even though I know it's not optimal, and the plan didn't go according to how I wanted it to. I dropped it because I was like, Iron Man's above us. Winter Soldier's here. If Winter Soldier goes down, I need him next to me.
Need him next to you. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, it wasn't kind of like a long-term BRB. It was like, I need this as a backup just in case Bucky gets smoked.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
That's fair.
but he ran off anyway, so it was a waste. Maybe I'll recall it. I might recall it back, but yeah, it was a. Oh no, someone's coming through it.
Yeah.
that-
I think that's your.
Huh.
I think that's your Hawkeye. That's your Punisher. It's okay.
It worked out, but that wasn't the plan.
Right.
That definitely was not the
Yeah.
plan.
It worked out though. It worked out. But you know, I always say it. You got. This still isn't bad. You know, I'll give you a B on it. But right here, S tier. This is your S tier placement.
Yeah.
But still, your plan didn't go according. But you got someone to get up. So that's good, at the very least. Controller. I'm gonna just say controller.
Yeah, I didn't get the wall run, but
Nah, it wasn't that. Iron Man. You were getting punked by Iron Man up top.
oh yeah, it took me too long to realize
Yeah,
where
to realize
it
it
was.
was. Yeah. So I'm just putting that on controller. Okay. Movement looking good. Got heals. I think it's just your overall movement with the character's gotten a lot better, which is I still think like people undervalue his mobility a lot. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I don't need to jump in there. I wanted to get involved too much. I see Hulk and I'm like, yeah, let me put some lead in him. I don't need to.
I respect
I
it.
could have just stayed up there.
Let me see. Come back to you here. Yeah, just let him fight. You don't even do anything. Yeah, I think you're not wrong for trying to get overzealous with it. I think you just need to get better positioning. So you're not wrong. You just need to get LOS and make sure you can stay safe because you're the only healer, right? So
Yeah.
so if he's like, let's say he's in here fighting this, you're good to stay here. You don't gotta push up to convoy. Just hold this because think of it this way, right? As a support, let's like again, as always, if we peep, like let's say we just take this angle. Let's say you took this, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's tough is if you're here, the wall can block you from anything that's here. If you're a little bit up, or like I said, just right here on this wall, you can see him in here. Sure, you might see his arm. You might not get like a full headshot or anything like that, but you're putting damage on him. So he has no choice but to go straight to the right. And the good thing is, here is, right, you could see here. You can kind of sort of see here in your peripheral. I mean, you're rocking, you're short. And you know, it's just you got all this to see. You have all this vision. So you want to keep vision of like your teammates. So if you needed to move, you can just slightly change your angle this way and drop some heal balls this way. And then you can see this here too. Like all this is visible. So you do what you need to do here, drop your heals, and then all right, I'll just go back to being annoying right here at like this point. And that's totally okay. So far so good. I mean, like I said, I don't mind you being overzealous. Just be safe.
I see Punisher and Winter. I'm like, I can't die, but yeah. It's not the mindset I should have. Because even here I'm like, I want to get up there. There's no need for me to.
Nope.
I'm not helping with the team fight. I don't pop ult. I don't put. Oh no, I do put the ammo up thing. Maybe that's what I did then. Maybe I just popped up, put the ammo, and then went back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That play was okay, but I'd rather you just come back this way. Which again, that's what I'm saying. Like when you're doing this, like watch. Just this is just for your routing, right? So you come up here, you take this, you go through this door, right? Right here, you know that their spawn is here.
Yeah.
So these mofos can see you. But they're too busy being concerned with these people, so that's dumb on their behalf. I don't know what the fuck he doing over here. Oh, okay, he dropped the Bucky. Okay, that makes sense. But like now you're falling into the peripheral of this guy and Jeff. Strange can see you. I mean, luckily it's not that many people. But like generally, like when you come here, that peek your corners. Remember, since this is their spawn, peep here.
Yeah.
And then see what's coming at the very least. Because I'm sure if I rewind this and I come from that peripheral from where you were coming from, I'm almost willing to bet you'll be able to see him. All right, now I'm gonna go from your perspective. Oh well, maybe not there, but
I should have peeked. I knew they were there before I ran into that room.
See,
When I went up the building, I knew they were there.
yeah,
You know what I was going? I was like, they were there, but Bucky,
yeah,
Bucky and Frank dealt with them.
You're relying on the DPS, but still, I like.
Yeah.
Regardless, I mean, it's still good to just, you know. I mean, granted, it's controller. Like I said, I think it's just a controller thing where It might be too slow, but still, like at least peep their spawn. And if you know, sure, backpedaling is slower, but at least you can peep the spawn. Yeah, you still have your mobility options, so you can still escape. But it'd be scary if it was like, you know, enemy Bucky or something like that, and they just fucking hook you for walking, like, because sometimes they'll walk out of spawn and just charge hook to see if anyone's here, right? And if you get caught, I mean, you charge that hook could potentially, let's say he walked in from maybe here, he could probably scoop you.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So
from now on, every time I see a doorway, I'm gonna be like, this is like crossing the road. You got to look left and right before I go through that doorway. Yeah.
Right.
Because I didn't even look right there. I literally just went left.
Yep. It's just small things. How did this dude get here? Like, where did this straight?
I'm glad you said it, not just me. I was thinking it, and you said it. I was like, what?
Okay, so strange portals.
I was up there.
Yeah. Did he portal?
When did he get? Wait a minute. When I came through the door, he was on the right-hand side. Did he just fly straight up there?
Yeah. He just flew straight up. Yes. So.
Damn, solo ganked. Crazy.
Yeah. So, okay, because I saw the shield. So I was like, did he freaking port from here to go drop that? Like, what the fuck? But okay, nah, he just straight up just flew. Like, all right, I'm going to go up here and just drop and just, all right, I have Agamotto. Like, yeah, so that boils back down to what I'm saying. Like, solo heals, you got to... I don't want to use these words for the video because it sounds bad. But
drop it.
You just need to be a crackhead and start looking the fuck around.
Oh no. Okay, yeah, no. Looking around, I can do that as crackhead.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's just like you need to just have your eyes open because like you just need to know where your DPS is at also. But like I don't know. I guess it's because the shooter I played the most is Apex, right? So I have super duper hyper awareness for like things. It's not oh my god like the best, right? But like. Basically, you just want to keep your spider senses just active. Like, hold on, let me. And again, you gotta peep game that you're rocket, so you're short. So like, you can't, like, again, it always boils down to LOS. Like from a rocket perspective, you can't see past this. You have to jump to be able to see, or wall run this, or pull back a bit further to be able to see said things.
Yeah.
So that's what I was saying, like having that LOS. And again, you can run up this, take this. I think you can edge this. Actually, yeah, you can. You can actually run up this. So you can play this actually. I know for a fact you can play this too. You can actually punish a turret up here, which is wild.
Oh snap! Okay.
Yeah. So it's just a matter of like where you are in comparison to your team and the enemy team. Again, it's just vision. So if anything right now, I would say like, you know, since I mean me and you, we can talk like this. Like if I'm grading you like right now, you're hitting for where you are right now. From comparison to the first one that I reviewed, this is way better.
Okay.
We just gotta pull the overzealousness, at least scale it back to at least 20.
Okay. Okay, no, that makes sense. No excuses. You're right.
I want you to because I still want you to still have that level of confidence because like later on when you play another character, like you still want to be able to do that and still have that same level of confidence. Like okay, one of the few things that's gonna hurt you when you're not playing Rocket as other supports is you don't get that extra layer of mobility from the walls. You're gonna have to play. Yeah. You're gonna have to play the floor a lot more. Unless you're Mantis and you're just flying across a freaking map because she's just a freaking feather.
Constant rocket boost. I want to learn Iron Man because he would give me. I feel playing Rocket is like 2.5 dimensions of the map, where Iron Man is like all of it. Right? He is 3D. But I want to learn Iron Man just so I can understand points that. Even if I go to like another character, right? Say I go to Punisher or anything, because I've played Iron Man, I know all the potential points.
I got
Does
you.
that make sense?
Yeah, you have knowledge of the cheeky spots essentially.
Yeah, that's why. And because I've seen a lot of Iron Man, like these Iron Mans, I think are bad because they're always in plain sight.
Right.
I've always seen both of our Iron Mans, and I'm like, surely if you're Iron Man and you can go anywhere, I should never see you until it's too late.
More or less. Because he remember, like I told you, he gets to play. So just on the sake of talking about Iron Man, right? Since high ground is key, right? If we look at this, your enemy team Iron Man, right? He has one of the best spots. This is probably one of the best spots he could be in, because he can go up and down and play this. He can edge this. Like when you start seeing like what can be played, he can play off of this. Like this is just a really good ass spot. But again, because it's limited, right? You have to make it count. Like when I say limited, like I watched a lot of comp last night, and they were playing Iron Man, Hulk. That shit's obnoxious. So they always play like those super duper cheeky off angles, and they beam down like hard.
Yep.
They beam and they beam hard. So you're not wrong in that regard.
I mean, like, look at my team, right? Look at my team and look at their team. My team has a soldier, 2 soldiers, Frank and Bucky, and a Hawkeye and me, right? Their Iron Man should be scared, but I always saw him. Where the other side, I understand the Iron Man being out in plain sight, right? It's Hulk, Strange, and Jeff. Like, and even I think I would say Star-Lord doesn't have an easy time taking an Iron Man just because of his like the burst of damage he does.
Right.
If he's not spot on, he can't like stray to the target where the other characters on my team can. So that's why I want to play Iron Man, because I'm like, I don't think I'll be that bad. I might not get any kills, but I won't be feeding because I will be more conscious of trying to stay safe. And I want him to teach me that.
I see. Not necessarily a bad idea. Regardless, every character is going to teach you something about this game. From every single lens, believe it or not. I'm learning a lot even as we speak. From Psylocke to Rocket, from Rocket to now I'm on Widow, to you know, whatever. Like there's a lot of the concepts still apply. And you're right. Once you have an understanding of like where they want to go, then like the general baseline is like, okay, I know where you want to be, but let me see if it's kind of like a knowledge check. Like, do you know that that's a good spot? Because I know.
Yeah.
And if you take that spot, I'm gonna take it away from you. So now what? Because trust me, every time you see me play. Every time I see Iron Man, I'm putting castle on you, dog. You're not finna fly.
Come on, man.
You're not gonna fly. But I like it. I definitely like the idea you got. But this straight out.
He got me, bro. I don't know. He jumped from the top ropes. I was not ready.
Oh, but you got out. Oh, you got out of there. So that was still sort of a bad ult. He only got, I guess he got 1 or 2 off of that. That's a bad ult.
I think he didn't see me. I think he, from his vision, he didn't know he ulted me. I think he saw he ulted Iron Fist. That's what I'm assuming. Because yeah, he didn't even attempt to chase me. And if I'm solo heal, surely I am the priority to kill.
Yeah, this makes no sense. So it should be right here, right?
Boom.
He didn't even look at you.
Yeah. He
You're
wanted
the-
the Hawkeye.
You're the only healer. Take out the healer, and then all they have is push. Yeah.
T.Y. Steven. I appreciate it.
Meanwhile,
oh, this is the part. This is where I'm like, should I have done this? I think I should have. I believed in my Bucky. I was 10 toes down for my Bucky.
nah, not a bad choice. Not a bad
Okay.
choice. Like, and that's part of the team games, right? Do you trust your teammate? Right? That's a big question. Do you trust your teammate?
I couldn't pronounce his name, but I knew he played Winter Soldier, and I was like, yeah, nah, let's go. Me and you. I know, and I think at that point I knew that Iron Fist went down. I couldn't see my Punisher, and I was like, okay, I know that Strange and Hulk is here. I can't do this on my own, so I need to give all my power to Winter Soldier. That was the plan, and I did it, but I didn't know if my Winter Soldier was good at this point, right? Because it's solo queue.
Right.
I just assumed that with the ultimate and the ammo buff, he couldn't lose the fight.
Right. No, and you're not wrong. Sometimes you just have no choice but to do this. Like when you're playing your games, like you just have to you have to trust him. And you see, in most cases in solo queue, you be like, screw this guy, I'm gonna just let him do his thing. But he's just gonna die, and then he's gonna look at you and be like, man, you could have healed me, and we could have did this, you know.
Yeah.
But the fact that you did this on the fly and believed in your teammate, that's how it is sometimes. Like, I've had games where dudes are talking all this crazy noise to me about, oh man, you're not killing anything or whatever. We're not getting anything. We're not getting anywhere. I'm like, bruh, I can go 42-7. You gotta push, and like you can't complain. You just have to just believe that I'm gonna get the job done. Then we get the job done. Like I remember one round they complained at me, oh, you're not doing this, and like, all right. Next round I just bust down everyone and like, oh shit, we better have a second healer because this Punisher player is actually like killing shit. Oh shit, oh shit, we're actually moving forward, man. We can win. So like. You give them a confidence boost because a lot of times in team games, and I had to learn this my damn self. Like a lot of times in team games, you gotta do what you gotta do to let the team pop off. Like sometimes it's not about you; it's about what you bring to the team, and you're giving him the damage buff. I mean, you got 2 tanks in his face, and it's not like Bucky busts down tanks. So
he does. I did look at his health. And I still said 10 toes. I literally saw his health and I thought he still can't lose, right? Surely not. That's why I was like, I don't know if I should have done it. And I didn't want to use hindsight to be like, well, it worked, right? I'm like, if I was watching someone else do that in slow motion, would have said, that's kind of risky. But yeah, if you're saying it was one of those things where you haven't got enough time to make a good evaluation.
You don't.
Yeah.
But the beautiful part here in particular is that you made that decision, so now you're comfortable with that. So now you know if this happens again, you can do it. And like you have that much faith. Now the next step, now even though like you won the situation, the only thing I'll say here, and it's minor, it's just nothing like super like, oh C4 you fucked up. No. At this point, towards the where's that part? Sorry. Yeah, like here you should just help him. Like you were healing, just try to. Okay, so that banner super low. Right here, I just been like, fuck it, just lay into this motherfucker. Like just shoot.
Right.
Like, so just help him shoot. So do both.
End the fight instead of helping him fight on his own. Sort of thing.
Yes. Okay. So that you can get back to the next part. Because look, he went in. Like your Bucky went in right afterwards, and he's just dunking. And this, match up. Hey, I'm gonna teach you something really fast.
Okay.
This is an Apex thing. What you just did right here. This is what people do at high level Apex, the movement players. Granted, you can't close these doors. They'll run into a door, open and close it, and then run, and then wall bounce and then strafe off this wall. And if people are chasing, then they get behind them and they can get out or they can fight. So keep learning these things as you play them.
Okay.
So this is good.
Yeah, I don't know why I ran in here. This was dumb. I walked back, and then again it was the Bucky's going in. Let me watch. It's like I want to have a front row seat, and I just don't need to do that.
I think, that was good. I think, yeah. So I want to talk about those decisions real quick. There are times where, like, okay, I'll give you an example why I say these are that kind of decision is always going to be a 50-50, right? It's always a coin flip whether you can trust, right? There are times in Apex in particular, it's one and done. Your team gets wiped, you go back to the lobby. The good thing about Rivals is, okay, I got downed, I can readjust. Like, you can make the readjustment, right? So even if you were to lose in that situation, it's like, okay, I lost in that situation, but I know now I can't rely on this guy to do that.
Right. Yeah.
But again, you get put in those situations all the time. Okay, we readjust, we readjust, we readjust. Versus, all right, I gotta readjust and then go back to Q. You readjust. It's like, okay, I died. Okay, spawn. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Okay, that wasn't that great. Let's do something else. Let's try a different angle. Let's try a different thing. Let's try, like, every time you get it down, I think that's where I know you as a player from fighting games. I know you're very critical about like your play. So like every down you get like 5 to 8 seconds to like think about what you did wrong.
Torture, actual torture.
Right. But the beauty part, what I see now, like I said, from what you're doing in comparison, is a lot better. We just gotta be overzealous, but not too close. Keep your eyes open and just keep your positioning to the best of your ability. I won't lie to you. There are times where I definitely move in as like Cloak and Dagger, but like I do it mostly because like I don't like Iron Man moving around for free. That's the major reason. Or if like there's a DPS that I know I can just kill, I'll just swap the Cloak and just left click him down and not even think about it. But a lot of the times we tend to have 2 healers in that regard, so I can take that kind of a risky play. But on the flip side, Cloak also has the shade, so I can, I'm not targetable for like 2 seconds. So that is pretty huge, and it is an escape option, which is why I keep telling you to play that character.
I am on the side. I swear. You know, actually, when I get an A+ with Rocket, then I'll put Rocket away.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, then I'll put him down, because then I can go like, I've got enough muscle memory that I can learn another character and fall back if I need to Rocket.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. Come on,
but yeah, Cloak and Dagger, you sold me. Like, I should learn that character. There's no reason for me not to, especially on pad. Doesn't make any sense not to.
That's my only thing is like, I know you're on PSN, but man, if you can get back on MK, I think your awareness will be that much higher. Yeah, I think your awareness will be that much higher just because you'll force force yourself to look in different areas. Because I think right now, because it's pad, you're not. It's just a me thing. And I say this mostly because Apex players, sorry, that's where most of my experience comes from. When they play pad, they're mostly just zeroed in on what's in front of them. They don't look around as much. Because pad has freaking aim assist, so like they can beam you down. So they're always going to be focused on what's in front of them versus what's around them. So if you can just make that, like I said, it's not like you have to be super duper hyper focused to where looking for a third party like Apex, but like just as Rocket on the occasion run up a wall, float, get a lay of the land if you don't intend to look up. At the very least, I think that'll still do you well because remember, you could float or you can just fast fall normally. But
yeah,
I think so far so good. We just need to get you on teams with double healers instead of one. It's a lot. That's just there's so much pressure on you for that.
I think in the other replay I sent you, there was 2 of us, and I think I out healed my partner, and I can't remember who they picked, but I feel I should not be out healing anyone. None of the other healers.
You would be right. You would
okay.
You would be right in the sense that yes, Luna, Mantis, Warlock, pretty much everyone else is gonna out heal you in general because you have like the bouncing balls, so it's only so good. But I think remember they ricochet, so you can learn some shots to be able to put them there. Obviously, you're just gonna lob them towards your team, which is okay. But if you need to learn those things for like fighting for yourself. So like that's why I said like when you were that area where you had the Star-Lord, you could, if this was M&K, you could quick look up, shoot it up, so it kind of, or you can just aim down and shoot it down too, so it goes up and then down. I think, but going up to down and then back to up would be a bit better because I think it gets 2 or 3 bounces.
Right. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So that like, because what ends up happening is and I'll tell you why you will go up, down, up. I'm gonna do some Milia shit right here. So up, down, up is gonna give you the ability to, because more than likely you're probably gonna jump into dash, right? So you'll jump into the healing and then dash and get a little bit of healing on the way out.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Because remember, since they're aiming at you downwards, when you jump, they have to move their aim back up because you're a small character.
Yeah.
And if you do it grounded, then they're just gonna keep they're just gonna track you all the way.
Yeah. I'm not being mobile enough. Okay.
But everything else so far, I think you're doing pretty well. It's good to see you running on the terrain using Rocket's secondary mobility. Just keep it up.
Cool. Yeah, we'll do. I'll probably get some games in tonight, and then obviously festive season and stuff. But yeah, I'll try and get some with a team, because I think another aspect is obviously calling, because no excuse again, pad pinging, it's a bit annoying.
I can
And
imagine.
I actually like pinging. I like going, everyone, look, there's an Iron Man up there. Can someone take him out, please? Where even in solo queue, I'll ping, and then I think most people's reaction is, oh, there's an Iron Man, let me run away. Or let me go for cover. And I'm like, no, just get rid of him. You can't, if we're all split up, if I have to ping, that means someone's in a position not next to me.
Right.
So he can't hit both of us. You take him out, I'll keep him occupied. That's normally what goes in my head. But because I can't communicate that in solo queue with just a single ping, I feel like a lot of the strategies I want to do, I'm limited to, because I'm like, unless they're a mind reader, they're not going to get the plan.
Right.
So I'm going to try and play some, I think I'll get like a 3-stack today. And I'm going to play with 2 other EU guys and see if I can get
Comms.
another part of Rocket out. Yeah, get the comms down for Rocket, because I think the recon that he brings is insane.
Yep.
Insane recon. Yeah. I just want to be able to use that.
Yeah, that's the next layer, obviously. It's you have to remember, this is a Marvel game, and most people are just infatuated with the power fantasy, just playing the character. So they're not as fixated on, like, they're only fixated on KDA and I get to play Hawkeye, I get to play Iron Man, I'm playing like it's gonna be a little bit of time before people remember, oh, this is a team game. I need to not just play Iron Fist. I need to not just play this character. I need to like work with the team to be able to get the dub. Still early days, so everyone's just gonna be just having their fun with their little power fantasy. So, but I think you're right. When you get to your 3-stack, you'll probably have a better time, because I feel like, personal opinion, I think you would make a good IGL in-game leader with more playtime and knowledge, and again a solid set of dudes to play with. Because I think, because you're constantly in the back and you can see stuff and call stuff out, especially playing backline. Hey, Spider-Man's in my shit. Okay, move.
Yep.
Or hey, the tank is down. Bust this. Hey, I have support ult. I'm running this. I think you would end up. I think you could be a decent shot caller. You just need experience.
I definitely want to do that. I think playing Rocket made me realize I just want to be. I don't want to be like the Captain America. I want to be like the Hawkeye, to be like, just watch here, like, because when I play Warlock, the only comms I did is I'm getting dived. Someone's diving me. Iron Fist is here. And that's not helpful comms. I don't think it's helpful comms. It's like panic comms, where it's just like, I'm saying this, it's too late. If I've had to say Iron Fist is on me as Warlock, it's too late. You can't save me. Where with Rocket, if I'm saying, oh, someone's diving me, it's in my head, I'm like, oh, that gives them like 5 seconds to either come help me or to move away if they're like the other healer, right? Where that's why I liked playing Rocket and thinking, oh, I like to call stuff that other healers or supporters don't let you call. I guess Madness does, because she can stun you and save with Luna. Yeah. So they can stop the dive. Where Adam, you say it's your death cry. That's all Adam comms the death cries. They're like, oh, Iron Fist dead, respawn. Yeah. I didn't like that bit. I liked saying useful information from the backline, like you said. I like that aspect of playing probably all supports that are mobile.
Yeah, Cloak, 100% Cloak.
Yes,
it's. I think it's all you, because you can do. I'm gonna be real. That's why it's my favorite support. I mean, yeah, there's no aim involved, but like it's about the value you bring to the team with the kit. Like, having the ability to shield away from Jeff ult, just, hey, don't do shit, sit still. And he tries to bite, GG. Freaking Star-Lord comes in there, legendary, okay. Oh, he beams somebody, okay, cloak up. You have the ability to just blindside someone. All right, buddy, we're going to the left. Go left. There's cover over here, everyone, take to the left. Like, I think that's the type of... That's the big reason why I like Cloak. I definitely get to do that.
Right.
And then now that character, I won't ding you for being aggressive. because you can swap to untargetable mode and go into your team, and if they choose to chase, I mean, they don't see you, so they're gonna run into your team. So,
Right. Okay.
I feel like just having that extra. I mean, and that's another reason why I play mostly those two anyway. I can play the other ones, but I just like having that extra layer of, okay, it's not. I'm in the same boat as you, where it's like it's top tier is crazy, but you know, just right underneath that with the potential for a good player is still there. But you know, it's like team games. You know, top tier is always going to be dominant. Even on the people who are not that good with it, but yeah. Get the idea.
Yeah, no, for sure. No, for sure. Yeah, no, save for that. Much appreciated. I'll look both ways when I walk in and out of rooms.
Yeah.
And be helpful from a safe distance more often. And more parkour. Line of sight parkour. That's what I need to do.
Line of sight parkour. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Perfect.
It's not always about distance.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, all right, big dog. This was a good one, man. I think I'm gonna just keep this up. This is actually fun.
I mean, it's helpful for me. So if you find it fun and it's helpful for me, it's big W's everywhere.
That'll work.
For sure. All right, man. I'll go back to lurking, and I'll play some games and then spend some more of those channel points.
Oh, no worries. I'm gonna lower that. I might end up.
Don't.
Well, I have a reason for it.
Okay. All right. No, fair enough.
I mean, simply put,
I might hold on to it then.
If you're enjoying it and getting more out of it, I'm seeing other people who are enjoying it and getting a lot out of it too. So, I mean, might as well just help all around.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'll leave you to it.
Appreciate you and chat. I know people were saying stuff in chat. I was reading it as well. I'm taking everything down because I'm new to hero shooters, so all help is useful help to me.
Sure.
Cool. All right. In a bit, bro.
All right. Oh man, C4. Yeah, man. We're just trying to get this down. This is fun. I'm not gonna lie.